If everyone would please stand for the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the Waldwick High School Band under the direction of Miss Mars Cavetti to lead us in the national anthem. Thank you, Ms. Mars Cavetti and the members of the Waldwick High School Band. At this time, I would like to introduce the President of the National Honor Society, P.J. White, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, PJ. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Members of the Board of Education, Board of Education President, Mr. Marrow, Vice President, Mr. Fry, and trustees, Mrs. Mangler, Mrs. Nappy, Mr. O'Hare, Mr. Seifert, Mayor Giordano, and the members of the Town Council, Dr. Casarico, Mr. Clancy, Mr. Mayor, Ms. Angeli, esteemed faculty, staff, parents, friends, and graduates. It is my pleasure to officially start the Waldwick High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. Tonight, we celebrate the class of 2022, which is the 57th graduating class of Waldwick High School. To the graduates, you have worked hard for this day. I hope you embrace it and enjoy your accomplishments. Special. Special is a word that gets used a lot for many different reasons. For example, today is a special day. What's the special occasion? Do you have a special request? The word special is an adjective that is used to describe something better, greater, or otherwise different from what is usual. Nothing about this class is as usual. You are different from classes in the past in so many ways. Your talents, your drive, your passion, your intelligence, your heart, and all that make you stand out from the rest. This group had 1 year of high school without the word COVID in it. An amazing freshman year when they were just babies. But that never stopped this class from pushing forward, wanting more, demanding more of us as a school community and of themselves. What they did at WHS over the past 4 crazy years is so much more than special. what you were a part of, what you helped create and build will be here for a long time to come. Let's consider all of the individual accomplishments that so many of you have achieved, the scholarships, the awards, and the list of college acceptances. As a group, you helped create a mental health club, Minds Over Matter. That shows how much you care about others and their well-being. The LGBT club has never been stronger. You show acceptance and support and help create a safe community at WHS. The leaders involved with Student Council and National Honor Society led by example and set high expectations for all. For the first time in school history, we had an esports team that made it to the league playoffs, with the majority of that team made up of you, seniors. Other notable clubs, the Echo, our school newspaper, DECA, and Team, all groups and clubs that made an impact on so many and create a standard that will help guide the current and future students at Waldwick High School. All those characteristics I mentioned earlier carried over to the world of athletics. As individuals, they were all league honors, all county nominations, league player of the years, 2 athlete of the weeks, and individual sectional champs. Over 4 years, there have been countless league titles, county and state playoff wins, a county championship, 4 sectional titles, 1 state championship, and so many amazing Warrior Nation memories. Time and time again, you demonstrated your passion, drive, heart, with your classmates rallying for each other. All of what I just shared will get better with time. The stories you will tell and the memories you will share will last a lifetime. But this chapter of your life is coming to an end. The excitement you're feeling is bittersweet, for with it comes change and the suspense of what comes next. Remember the traits that made you such a special group. Let them guide you in the next chapter of your life. You are starting over. Time is coming for you to show others what makes you such a special person. Don't be afraid to take advantage of new opportunities and make the most of them. It's your time to shine. Thank you, class of 2022, for an amazing 4 years. Remember, there is only one Warrior Nation. There is only one Waldwick. But wherever life takes you, keep those core values close and let them guide you through the twists and turns of life. Good luck in the future, and thank you for the memories. At this time, I would like to call upon our salutatorian of the class of 2022. He is graduating with a 4.86 grade point average and will be attending NJIT Albert Dorman Honors College and will be studying computer science. This young man was a member of our esports team and the math club. Over the years, he participated in the video club, photography club, and cross country. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the salutatorian of the class of 2022, Craig Coons.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. Cazzarico, Mr. Carroll, members of the Board of Education, faculty, staff, friends, family, and of course, my fellow classmates. I'd like to thank everyone here for attending this momentous occasion. All you have had a hand in shaping us into the students that are graduating today, and I believe I can speak for the entire class of 2022 in thanking you for all your efforts. You know, I was trying to write my speech. I was wondering how long I should make it. I decided I'd keep it short, in favor of keeping boredom to a minimum and not having to write more than I have to. The latter reason was the more important one for me. So for those that just want to graduate, rejoice. Let's dive straight into why we're here. We did it. 4 years of high school done and over with. For some, the time here may have passed in the blink of an eye. For others, it may have felt like an eternity.
There are pleasant times, as well as some frustrating ones. Regardless, all of us experience something while attending Waldwick High School, and that's why I focus on experiences and what they mean to us moving forward. Through our time in high school, we have seen many great accomplishments, whether they be academically, athletically, club-related, or many others. We were able to find new friendships, new interests, new hobbies, as well as new opportunities. Some people, like me, may have found a dream, a passion that they want to pursue from their time here. All these experiences helped us to grow and develop into people sitting here today. We're certainly different from when we first started high school. The time spent here will always hold some meaning to each of us. And as we move on from high school towards whatever we wish to do, we'll experience many more new and exciting things. Some that will help us to continue growing and developing, others that will simply be a fond memory. Nevertheless, we will continue to build on our character and ideals and continue to move ever onward. It's just the beginning of our journey, and it's up to us to use our previous experiences and knowledge to aid us. Once again, I would like to thank everyone for participating at our graduation and for the tremendous support as we move forward. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Before I introduce our superintendent, I would first ask all the teachers and staff to stand. On behalf of the class of 2022, thank you for always being here for us, guiding us these last 13 years, especially the last few. We would not be here without you. It is now my pleasure to call upon the educational leader of the Waldwick Public Schools, our superintendent, Dr. Casarico.
Good evening, parents, relatives, friends, Board of Education trustees, Mayor Giordano, member of the Town Council, Mr. Carroll, faculty, and most importantly, to the class of 2022. A few months ago, I was helping my parents clean out their house. More accurately, I was following a directive from my father to get my stuff on that particular day, or any of my belongings that were still in the house would no longer be there by the next garbage pickup. Well, almost anything on mine had already been removed. I did come across a bunch of old letters and newspaper clippings my grandmother used to send me. As many of your parents can probably relate, my grandmother was part of the greatest generation, and while I think she had at best a fifth grade education, she was one of the wisest persons I've ever known, who would often impart wisdom to me and my sister through simple phrases and thoughts and random handwritten letters that always contained a $2 bill. In one of those letters, sent about the time I was about to graduate, she imparted one of her provoking words of wisdom, and I thought could serve you all well as you move on from high school. Her advice: always buy a plunger before you need a plunger. Now you can take that literally and walk away today with a well-earned diploma and some sage advice, because bathroom emergencies rarely occur at a convenient time. Or you can take a few moments to take a deeper meaning as you move on into your life's journey. As you move on from the safe confines of Waldwick, I am certain most of you are yearning for the freedom to make choices, to not have to follow a set schedule, and to test out that well-deserved independence you are acquiring. You have earned this, and as you pave your different individual adventures, do so with confidence and conviction. There is a beauty in the individual, ambiguous adventures that you will be taking on. But as you venture out, do so with some forethought and planning. If the past 2 years have taught us anything, it is that the unexpected can and will happen, and while you can't account for all life's mishaps, don't go forward blindly so you can avoid unnecessary diversions off the path towards your ultimate goals. Or to give you one last thought to ponder that my grandmother once imparted to me when I did not heed her advice: when you don't use your head, you use your feet. I'll let you guys figure that one out on your own, but I want to again thank you, the class of 2022, for the positive mark you have made in Waldwick, and I wish you all the best of luck in all your future endeavors. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Casarico. Now I would like to call upon our valedictorian of the class of 2022. He is graduating with a 4.88 grade point average and will be enrolling at Stevens Institute of Technology and pursuing a degree in computer science. He intends to perform research in artificial intelligence and its applications in game development. He was a member of the esports team and in his spare time is a gaming content creator and runs his own Twitch channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud to introduce and bring to the podium the valedictorian for the class of 2022, Nicholas Bannock.
Yo. Good evening, class of 2022, and congratulations on overcoming this first giant hurdle in your life. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the people in our lives that got us here today. Whether those people are here with us now or not, on behalf of the class, I extend my gratitude to all the parents, guardians, siblings, relatives, friends, teachers and assistant teachers, school staff, the superintendent, the Board of Education, and others that we have been fortunate enough to cross paths with in our life. I would also like to thank Principal Carroll for introducing me and dedicating his life to making each graduating class a unique and special one. You all have sacrificed so much to ensure our success and prepare us for tomorrow. Without a doubt, I can say that everyone here is at least a little bit relieved that we can say we have a high school diploma. I will make the suggestion. Try turning this energy into feelings of pride for yourself and all of your accomplishments. You might not realize it if you don't spend some time thinking about it, but the sheer amount of work you had to do to be able to stand up here today is actually quite astounding. So going forward, take a step back once in a while and realize just how much you have achieved. That's not to say all we did was work. We had our fair share of fun too. Everyone in high school participated in a pep rally at the end of each marking period. In middle school, I am sure we've all heard stories about these events, and we were raring to go to one at the start of our freshman year of high school. That is, until it was time to do our first group chant, and everyone was too socially awkward to be the loudest one screaming something like "Fight, Waldwick, fight." We would lose in tug of war to the first round to the seniors, lose in musical chairs, and in basically any event they threw at us. But as we matured, and as we grew closer as a class, by the time our senior year rolled around, now we were the ones chanting the loudest. We were the ones with the most energy to bring to the table. It seemed like just yesterday that all we were focused on was trying to not embarrass ourselves. Now we're focused on what's most important. Having fun with the time that we have. If you ever find yourself holding back out of embarrassment or fear of ridicule, to that I say, show everyone your true self. Whatever your interests may be, please don't be afraid to showcase them as part of who you are. In the midst of our sophomore year, we were met with the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. We were told that we would be learning virtually for 2 weeks, but that turned into the rest of the school year. Even in our junior year, many of us, including myself, made this difficult decision to stay home and continue online learning. As a result, we lost precious time that we could have spent socializing. Many of us lost motivation for our schoolwork and studies, and could you blame us? We were forced to sit and stare at our computer screens for several days straight and for months on end, with little hope that it would cease anytime in the near future. But as senior year started up, we returned to our normal schedules, and with it, swiftly returned the old motivation and energy we had before the pandemic. It was surprisingly easy to bounce back from such a sudden and dramatic change in our lives. Personally, I'm sick and tired of hearing and talking about the pandemic all the time, and if I hear the phrase, return back to normal again, I might hurl. But I believe I would be doing the class a disservice if I didn't highlight such a difficult time we all experienced. Once again, I urge you to take a step back and be proud of yourselves for beating the odds. I'm the type of person who believes that there is no such thing as wasted time. While it is certainly easy to view the pandemic as a net loss, I see our response as proof of our resilience. With the support of the people most important to us, we were able to kick the pandemic in the behind. And if we got through that, is there anything else we can't do? Well, other than inventing a perpetual motion machine, I would say no, there isn't. Shout out to my physics teacher, Mr. Fukurino, for that. Without having to worry much about the pandemic anymore, we were able to enjoy our senior year pretty much to the fullest. We definitely won't forget when everybody in the grade came to school with squirt guns for senior assassin. We definitely won't forget when our soccer team won states, or when the baseball team won sectionals, or the many records the track team set, or the time the drama club performed Mamma Mia, or the time our physics teacher, Mr. Fukurino, busted a move on the dance floor at prom. I believe we will cherish these memories, although unfortunately we will not have any memories of the new renovations the school is choosing to make only after we graduate. When we leave here today, we will carry with us both individual and shared memories, experiences, lessons, and relationships for the rest of our lives. For that, we cannot thank our parents, teachers, and staff enough for bringing us together. I encourage you all to reflect back on the things you have learned here. Appreciate all the successes, all of the trials and tribulations, and use the knowledge you gain to change as a person. If you know doing something will help you, don't hesitate to seize the opportunity. If you're scared, that's all the more reason to reach out for the help of the people around you. I have no doubt that this class is capable of great things. It will be interesting looking back 20 years from now and seeing the various paths you all follow in life. Thank you for your time, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Nicholas. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, the next three formal declarations made by myself as principal of Waldwick High School, Dr. Casarico as superintendent of schools, and Mr. Marrow as president of the Waldwick Board of Education will precede the conferral of diplomas. Mr. Casarico, Mr. Marrow. At this time, it is both an honor and a privilege to present the 120 members of the class of 2022. To the superintendent of schools, Dr. Casarico, and to declare that the candidates seated before you have met all the necessary requirements for graduation as established by the Waldwick High School, our local Board of Education, and the state of New Jersey. Dr. Casarico, I proudly present to you the Waldwick High School class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. As superintendent of schools and with pride in the achievement, success, and obvious potential of each of these Waldwick High School students, it is my privilege to certify to the president, Mr. Dan Marrow, and the entire Board of Education the eligibility of the candidates present for their high school diplomas.
By the power vested in me as the president of the Board of Education, I am honored to declare that the candidates presented are eligible to receive their high school diplomas from the state of New Jersey and the Waldwick School District, and are entitled to all the privileges pursuant to their issuance. With pride and celebration, the superintendent and principal and I will now award the diplomas.
On this side first. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Nochese and then Ms. Kemmer, who will read the graduates' names.
Emily Paige Abbott. Kevin Alexis Aguirre Barrios. Miriam K. Alley. Jason Robert Anderson. Destiny Rose Ayala. Marcelo R. Ayala. Julie Elizabeth Baker. Gianna Bella Ballesteros. Nicholas Patrick Bennett. Ashley Madison Blythe. Nicholas Tyler Bognar. Melanie Amber Bushkins. Anthony William Calamusa. Rihanna Carnavale. Grace Elizabeth Carrero. Kyle Carroll. Nicholas J. Celentano. Philip Allen Centenio. Nicholas Joseph Ciano. Gianna Corona. Vian Ho Deng. Georgiana Grace Daniello. Hudson James Davis. Aiden Christian Dawson. Gavin Michael Deacon. Abigail Grace DeCramer. Rocco Mark DeMena. Arden Michael Francis Duvall. Alex Matthew Dickman. Connor Patrick Dillon. Madeline Irene Dowling. Carly Nicole Ellingson. Riley Jane Gallagher. Andrew Garcia. William James Gunnar George. McKenna Lenore Gianetti. Peyton Kalen Goings. Stephen Greenwald. Connor Haig Haratunian. Brenna Lauren Hawkins. Danielle Christine Haynes. Hayden Robert Hiley. Zoe Katarina Hogney. Mackenzie Lee Holsizer. Zachary John Holsizer. Kyle Patrick Jenke. Stephen Nicholas Jupinka. Grace Calasia. Frank McElroy Kasperowitz. Mamie Kataoka. Patrick Michael Kilgowan. Lucia Edith Kish. Craig Alexander Kuntz II. Kevin Vincent Lackey Jr. Briella La Liberté. Hillary Daniela Lazo. Miles Michael Leonard. Patricia Michelle Leonard. Stephanie Hannah McCumber.
Corinne Page Mangler. Yasmin Nicole Markman. Joseph Martinello. Xavier James McCarthy. Luke McGowan. Sophia Emma Meller. Anna Grace Menachino. Daniel C. Messina. Kylie Ann Mironenko. Joseph Masseri. Brandon Matthew Moore. Angelina Francesca Moscatello. Juliana Taylor Nolan. Michael Bartholomew O'Neill. Megan Sky Palmadessa. Naman Patel. Amanda Lynn Powells. Emily Ann People. Colin Perez. Max Dylan LeBay Piper. Matthew Howard Post. Aiden M. Rainier. Joseph Daniel Reedy. Luna Juliana Rendon. Walter Ricano Cruz. Christopher Daniel Richardone. Sophia Anna Riccobono Barron. Brandon Riker. Brendan C. Ryan. Emmett Michael Ryan. Thomas Joseph Sabile. Caroline Joyce Safiati. Aiden Samperi. Fotis Savas Santamoris. Anthony Michael Scardino. Abigail Grace Sherlow. Aubrey Elizabeth Schnars. Ryan Shannon. Gianna Grace Sherry. Lillian Margaret Smith. Owen Christopher Striegel. Kara Rose Tamouche. Jackson Pierce Tice. Amanda Tamachko. Emma Tamachko. Hannah Elizabeth Tone. Emily Julia Tulin. Richard Trepanis. Anthony D. Urana IV. Adam Michael Vogt. Matthew Christopher Wagner. Jenna Rachel Sklar Watson. Logan Cole Waynert. Paul Joseph White. Grace Wilkie. Matthew Richard Youngklaus. Jillian Zuzak.
We now come to the last formal part of the ceremony, the moving of the tassels. Graduates, please stand. On the count of 3, you will move your tassels. 1, 2, 3. Let's hear it for the class of 2022. There you go. Took you a while. And congratulations to the graduates, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for coming. Have an amazing evening. As soon as we get the graduates off, you can all come take pictures on the field. Thank you all. Go Warrior Nation. Have a great night. Thank you. That's all right. Emily, you ready?